Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Meghann, the skeptical one.
I'm Erin, the believer, and it's morning edition.
It is morning edition, which means I sound more and more like a man. It's what I sound like in the morning.
Yep, I'm in pajamas. I've got no bra on, which is actually kind of how we record a lot anyways.
Yeah, you pretty much look kind of like you do every time.
Yeah, I do have a new addition. Did you see this?
Oh no, what did you do to your poor knee?
Oh my gosh. Meghann, I almost called you Erin. That was weird.
Drink your coffee with Bailey's.
Yeah, we didn't set it.
Yeah, we're still us. It's morning, but we're like, well, we're going to put a little Bailey's in that, right? A
I was
little
like,
nip.
I brewed a full cup of coffee, and she's like, great, I'm going to go get Bailey's. I'm like, yes.
Okay, in my defense, though, you auto-corrected something or something went wrong with one of your texts, and you said, you meant to say no rush, and it says no rish, R-I-S-H.
Oh.
And that made me think Irish, and I was like, oh, is she telling me like... No, make it Irish. So that's what planted in my head.
Subliminal
and I was like,
messaging.
I was like, okay, I got this. Let's go get some Baileys.
Inception is real. No, okay. I went to my second Louisville.
Oh, that's right. Soccer game.
The soccer game, Louisville Racing. I didn't forget their name. I just heard a big thing outside, so I stopped for a minute. Don't worry, everybody. I know it's the racing. So anyways, I went to the game. I took my whole family.
Nice.
We had so much fun. Now, when you're at something big in Louisville, there's a good chance you're going to run into your students, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen. This one particular family, I see them out a lot.
Okay.
And the last time I saw them was right after Oaks, which I was kid-free. I will say that. For those of you who don't know what Oaks is, it's the day before Derby.
No.
I'm sure we've talked about it.
It's a party day.
It's a party day. The grown-ups in our family always go out and bet. I had no kids. I was drinking.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I might have been a little bit extra chatty. I wasn't inappropriate, but I was just like, hey, girl, whatever. It's fine. Last night, I see them at one point. I'm not like I had a beer.
Yeah.
Well, it was a big beer, but it was a beer. I was fine.
One beer is all you need to say. Uh-huh.
It's fine. Anyways, I was fine. And that was like at the beginning of the night even. This is at the end of the night. I could not be more sober. I was totally sober.
Okay.
And
I mean, you did have one beer, so you probably could have been
a
little more sober. However, I hear you. You were sober. I was got
sober.
It. I believe you.
So I'm walking down these steep stairs, and I really, truly just thought there was another step there.
Oh, no, Erin.
And right when the sweet little third grader
goes,
Mom, and points me out, as soon as it happens, I fall
Erin.
in the most dramatic, drunken-looking fall. It looked like I was wasted.
Oh, no.
I was not.
Oh,
the guy I tripped over was like, oh, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I'm mortified.
Mortably mortified.
I'm so embarrassed.
Mortified.
I was mortified.
Oh.
As soon as I'm on the ground, I look up and make eye contact with this mother who must think I've got a problem. Yeah. And I was like, hey, I swear I thought there was a step there. And Sophie's like, Mom, she's not saying anything. I'm like, yeah, but the last time she saw me, the last time she saw me, I had been drinking. And now I just look like I'm like, call somebody.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Gosh, it was so embarrassing.
We do have employee assistants here, and you can go get help.
I don't need it for this, except like the whole way home was like, my knee really hurts, but not as much as my pride.
Yeah,
like, right. So embarrassing.
It's a big.
It is big.
Yeah, you got a strawberry there.
Yeah, I haven't had a skin knee in a long time.
Right. Oh, that's so funny.
So embarrassing. Like it's to the point. I mean, we have kids that are the same age. My middle and my youngest are the same age as her, only two.
I bet she's not going to call you for play dating these times.
Like, we've been to birthday parties. Like, I know her.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like, do I send her a message and be like, I swear I really did just fall?
No,
but is that worse?
That's worse.
Okay.
I think maybe wait for the next birthday party and just be like, girl, let me just explain to you. And make sure that birthday party, you're not having a cocktail in your hand.
Sure. Yeah.
Good, solid plan.
It's so embarrassing.
Oh, that is so funny.
Anyways, but I did get to take a picture with my girlfriend.
Oh, you did? With Rodman's daughter? No, who's this?
No, Emma Sears. Emma Sears is on our team.
Oh.
Rodman's daughter is on, oh my gosh. I don't remember now.
Can't believe you forgot. I'm cracking up because I can't believe you
Spirit.
knew to begin with.
She's on Spirit. Okay. I don't know what team or what city that's from, but she's on Spirit team.
Okay.
So she's not for us. But Emma Sears is the one that I just like. I'm mesmerized by her
Yeah.
beauty. Every time I see her, I'm like, like I get like flustered. Kevin has just embraced it. At first, he would joke about it, but he would look at me and I would be like, and he was like, okay, got it.
Okay, like you're really there.
Yeah. So we're, all the players come out and they'll stop and they'll sign or they'll take a picture, whatever. And it's very nice. And I saw her coming and I was like, everybody just be cool. And my middle.
Everybody's already being cool.
They were
and
not.
You're like, oh,
they
okay.
weren't.
Okay. It'd be funnier if they were all just like hanging out. You're like, everybody be cool.
Nora was like, Mom, ask for a picture. Get a picture with her. Get a picture. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Shut up. Shut up.
It's like she went right back to middle school.
I'm like, she'll pass and it's fine. And she'll be close and that'd be cool. It's fine. And she was like, Mom, I'm going to ask her for a picture. I said, I'll take a picture with you and her.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm going to ask her if she'll take one with her whole family. I was like, but do not be weird. And she's like, okay. She's like getting closer. And I'm like, she's got that little,
yeah.
They've got that little mischievous look in their eye. And I'm like,
don't tell her I have a crush on her.
It was so embarrassing.
Your middle daughter.
But then they were like, Emma, will you take a picture with my family? And so they were like, yeah. She said, of course. So I turned and Nora didn't even get in it. And then she goes, I'm not even in that picture. I was like, get in here, take another one. So embarrassing.
Little obvious.
Oh, it's fine.
That's great. That is so funny.
Fine.
I'm going to have to look this chick up.
Oh, she's so cute.
Nice. Oh, that's so funny.
This is weird to say. Just the prettiest legs I've ever seen in my
You
life.
talk about them every time.
They're so beautiful.
I think your friend Mary has the best legs I've ever seen.
So they're good. She's hiking right now. She just went on another big hike. So
I'm picturing them right now going up those mountains. Listen, when you see good legs, they're good legs.
They're good legs.
Like I'll never own good legs in my life. So when I see them, I don't get jealous. I'm just like, let me just look at them for a little longer. They're great.
Yeah,
legs
they're never going to be my legs. Like
right. I don't want them because that's unattainable.
Yeah.
But I will appreciate them and I will enjoy them.
Yeah.
I'm married.
In whatever way I'm allowed to enjoy
and
them.
He has great legs. Exactly. There it is. Oh, that is great. That is too cute.
Penelope at one point in the night said, Mom, what if you got on the Louisville soccer team? And
I said,
bless
her heart.
Well, I don't play soccer, so it would be a miracle.
There would definitely be some sort of glitch in the matrix there, honey.
It also sounds horrible.
A lot of running.
So much.
Ooh, but you could be like the water girl. That'd be fun.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I want to go to the games and watch them.
Yeah, that's more fun.
Have a beer.
Yeah. One beer and then fall down the stairs.
A singular beer and fall down the stairs and make a fool out of myself.
Too funny. All right. Well, here's my story that I've debated about telling because it's like when your kids do things, there's a certain point where you're like, okay, is this when I start worrying?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Macy James. Okay. I mean, I worry about her all the time.
Is
like
she torturing animals or something?
No.
Okay.
No. Wait till you're
Oh no!
Like James said, "Oh my gosh, you got to put that on Facebook." I'm like, "No, no." So now here I am, just going to tell all of these strangers, but it's almost better to tell strangers than it is to tell people that know her. Oh my god! Okay, so we went out to dinner last night and we had a lovely time. It was like one of those. Everybody was in a good mood and we're just like laughing and having great time. We went to great food, great drinks. Everything was fun. We went to the Irish Rover, our favorite. Yes, shout out to Chiffon and Michael Reedy. They're awesome, and they say the Rover's haunted, but. Anyway, best fish and chips. Miles was like, I could eat 100 of these fish and chips. I'm like, I know. They're so good, buddy. So anyway, if you're local to Louisville or visiting Louisville, definitely go to the Irish Rover. But anyway, just a great dinner, right? Well, Macy James, we had this, it was a rare night where they were like not very, very busy. We went like the perfect time. And we had the back room to our entire selves, which is like the dream, because you're like, I've got 2 kids. I don't have to worry about them bothering anybody.
Yeah.
To the point that even Macy James was like kind of going and like visiting other empty like booths and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So she's fine. We're talking. We're having a good time. Everything's great. I did take her to the bathroom about midway through dinner and she dressed herself. We're in this big, like, she has to dress herself phase.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this phase is wearing on me. But anyway.
Listen, that phase, once you get in it, you're never out of it. You
never get out of it, right? Okay,
I'm still to the point with my 15-year-old where I'm like, we're
that's
wearing
a choice.
that.
Okay.
We're wearing that.
Decisions were made today. Okay.
Yes.
Well, so I get home and she's ready to go to dinner and she's wearing, it's dead of summer, like it's hot out.
Yeah.
Hot and muggy. And she's wearing overalls, like long overalls and a long sleeve hooded shirt.
Okay.
And I'm like, baby, I keep saying to her over and over again, are you going to be hot? Oh, no, I'll be fine. I'm like, well, honey, I really think you're going to be hot. I said, let me just show you the shirt. No, I did this. I'm fine. I'm like, okay, I am just telling you, as soon as we get out of the car, Mom, I'm hot. I just looked at James like, are you kidding me? So anyway, I take her to the bathroom. All this to say she dressed herself. I'm assuming she dressed herself head to toe, but she left out the underwear layer, right?
Oh, well, sure.
Because I'm taking, of course she did. So I take her to
She's
the bathroom.
your daughter.
Which she is, right? And she also has this, like, as soon as I go take her to the bathroom, she gets this, like, little twinkle in her eye. It was purposeful. It wasn't like she forgot. Yeah. So we get in the bathroom, she's like,
everything
Mom,
about Macy James is
calculated, right? So she goes, well, now this is where I'm like, did she have this plan all along? Okay. So we go to the bathroom and she goes, Mom. So what she goes, I'm not wearing panties. And I was like, okay. Like, I don't know what she thought I was going to be mad or what. I said, all right, girl, neither am I. Like, let's just go. Let's do this. So I'm like, go potty. So she goes potty. Great. Awesome. High five. End of the night, Michael Reedy came over and sat at our table, and Miles was like in awe of him. Just like could not get enough of Michael Reedy's voice,
Yeah.
So his
he's
accent.
Officially Irish.
Oh, yeah. He is definitely Irish. So anyway, end of the night comes. We go to walk out. James is walking ahead of us with Miles, and we start walking out, and a sugar packet falls on the floor. And I go, where did that come from? And she like gives me this look, and I'm like, what is going on? And I said, well, go, honey. So I pick it up. Said, go. Sugar packets start falling out of the bottom of her pants.
Oh my gosh.
And
are they in her vagina?
Yes. She's.
Oh my gosh.
Aaron Taylor, at what point do I worry? I think this is the point.
Oh my gosh. Why would she do that?
Six.
I'm not ready for this story. It's still with coffee.
I don't know. I think this is the point I start worrying. Like, and then to tell, like, who do I tell? A pediatrician. Oh my gosh.
A therapist. You need underwear. Sorry, she needs underwear.
She's got to wear underwear. But then I feel like that's just going to give her more pouch to carry things. She's like a mule already.
Oh my God.
Of her own. I'm not making her a mule. I would do not condone this behavior. And we were walking out, like one falls out, and I was like, well, that was weird. So I thought maybe like it dropped out of her hand. But I saw the twinkle in her eye of like, and I was like, what is going on? Of course, there's like other tables. So I'm just trying to like hustle her along. And they start like dropping out, and she's wiggle walking, so she's like trying to keep them in there.
Do you think they were up in there?
I don't know.
They're probably just between her legs.
At this point, I will not put anything past her.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, and I can't help it, but I'm like shocked. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, I said, Macy James. I'm like whispering her. I said, where were the sugar packets? She goes, in my privates. She's like she's so proud of it. Like aren't I the smartest thing ever? I said, wiggle them all out now. She wiggles, and there was a total of 6 packets up there.
My gosh.
Girl. I picked them all up.
Better ever teach her Kegels. Do not let that happen.
I picked them all up. I got her into the truck, and I was like, James, I don't even know what to do with this. Like, I'm even embarrassed to tell her father. I'm like, what is happening? He thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And I'm like, it is funny. It's also concerning. I'm like, there comes a line that I'm like, when do you have that conversation? Never did I think at age 4 I was going to have the conversation of what to not put in your vagina.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Oh, okay. I was like, if you've been sitting on this for days and haven't told me.
No. It happened last night, and I really debated about saying it on the podcast, but at the same time, it's fucking hilarious at the same time. But
gosh.
Yeah, we're gonna probably talk to the pediatrician, but then that's gonna be like a conversation.
Yeah.
Like I can remember when she liked to eat toothpaste, and I thought that was weird. And I was like, it's kind of weird. She loves to eat toothpaste. And he was like, eat it? I said, like, eat it. Like, she loves to eat. And he was like, well, that is weird. I can't imagine because he thought it was really weird because it was the spicy kind. It was my kind.
Minty.
The minty kind. Not the like strawberry flavor kind. Because he's like, a lot of kids will do that because it tastes. I said, no. This is my minty flavored. Like, she complains about it being minty and spicy, but then I'll catch her eating it. And he was like, yeah, that is weird. So I'm like, I can't. If he thought that was weird.
Yeah.
My kid is like, what was she in her past life, Aaron? She already dances like a stripper. I mean, it's just the signs are all there.
Oh my gosh, you need to do some kind of past life regression with her.
Oh my gosh, I'm afraid to. I'm
you should
definitely mildly afraid of her.
She's so funny.
Oh, she really is.
Wow, I did not expect that story
I know.
at all.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Wow. She's so funny. She came over the other day and was like, Penelope was trying to catch grapes by throwing them up and catching them. She did okay. And then Penelope was like, or Macy James goes, well, I can eat this grape and not blink once. Do you want to see me? I was like, okay.
Wild woman.
She like made the most intense eye contact I've ever seen while chewing this grape. And I was like, it's time for you to swallow this grape.
Amazing.
Like, I don't know what's happening. This is a really long time.
She's really not playing to her talent. She should have said, you want to see how many grapes I can fit?
Right. My gosh. Oh, wow.
I'm kidding, everybody. That was a very horrible joke. I am taking this seriously. I will definitely talk to somebody about this. I don't know who, but I'm starting here. If anybody has any recommendations, has anybody in the world ever gone through this before with age 4?
My gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Macy James.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? Love her through it, I guess.
I guess you better.
Somebody's going to have to. Oh, shit. Anyway.
I don't know where we go from there.
I don't know. Or all of these horrible jokes. I'm like, I don't know, but I know where we go. We go into the paranormal world so that things can feel normal again.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, are you reading first? Or you want me to read first?
You can read first. I think I read first last time.
Okay, so we are on a roll with our D-men.
With a demon?
With our D-men.
Okay.
We have like an influx of men named D's. We've got Doug, Dan, then we have our friends, David.
Doug's story was about Dustin, the astronaut.
Yes, there was a Dustin in his story, right? I mean, it's like all of a sudden. And then Danny. You know, we've got all of these great authors.
Yeah.
They're all men named D's. I don't know why. D's nuts are really present.
They're also not named D's. Their name starts with a D.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for that clarification.
I think we should just call all of our men listeners D-men.
D-men, the D-men of the group.
Because it sounds like demon.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay.
I like it. So tonight's story is from David.
Okay.
And I've been really, I hustled a long time ago, and he baited me a little bit. I'm like, yes, I want that story. So I said, please give it to us, because he said, I have a great tale of a haunted couch. Look,
a haunted couch.
A haunted couch. Yes, that's perfect for this podcast. Give it on over. So I've sent him this big long, absolutely, da-da-da-da. Here's the name of our podcast. Check it out, whatever.
Yes. This is new David. This isn't our Aussie.
No, yeah, this is
David.
a brand new David we don't know. So I don't know. What do y'all think about that first story that I just said? Oh, good grief, David. That is not typical ever. No matter where you're from,
as of
what's going
right
on.
now. I mean, who knows where this is going?
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? I'll let you all know. But anyway, so David sent that back in May, the beginning of May or mid-May, and then didn't hear back from him. I'm like, dang it, I really wanted that haunted couch story.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I all of a sudden out of nowhere get a delivery, and here we go. All right, so my name is totally fine. He's okay with me using David. That's great. I didn't read that till just now. Thank goodness, David, because I sure threw you out there. Rue would have had some extra.
Yeah, Rue's like, thank goodness.
Right?
I wish these people would pre-read.
Yeah, sorry, Rue. You know us. You signed up for this.
That's right. We're paying you. Just kidding. I never say that. I hate saying that. I don't say that.
Okay. This one is a bit long-winded, but I swear it's all true.
Okay.
It started with me wanting to buy a couch for my basement movie/game room. I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I went to the Restore to see what I could find. After not seeing anything, I went home to get my wife, and we went back to the Restore to see if she could find something that would work. I love that. Come on, wife. I can't find anything. Let's go look to the same store. Right. You have a better eye for this. And we do, David. I get it.
It's true.
We found a nice leather couch that wasn't there 30 minutes prior for $2. Yes, $2.
Dang, okay.
Oh, that's when you know something might be haunted, I think.
I think I'm ready to be haunted.
Bug bites. Or bed bugs.
Yeah, no,
right?
No bed bugs. Absolutely
we don't want
not.
those. That's worse than a haunting.
That is worse than a haunting, and I have always said that.
Mm-hmm, right? We were able to get the couch inside the house, all while staying married. This is where the fun begins.
That's good, David.
That is a big accomplishment, David. Later that evening, I could not sleep due to the cricket being outside my window, so I went inside the basement to snooze for the night. Just about the time I was going to doze off, I felt something yank my beard, and then my Xbox turned on.
Oh.
I'm a logical person and assumed I kicked the controller or something. But both controllers were on the charger, and I turned on the TV to make sure that the Xbox wasn't performing an update.
Oh, that's very logical.
Yep, very logical. I ended up going back upstairs and listening to the crickets all night. What followed then were footsteps, red markings on the carpet, enough to where I thought I was bleeding.
Oh my gosh.
But the one that took the cake was that my remote for my Bose system flipped into the air and the volume went full blast.
Oh.
I left it that way because if George, we named the ghost George, wanted it loud, he got it. Our dog began constantly barking down the stairs, and we knew it had to be the couch.
Now, wait. This is like overtime. All these things are
I think so,
happening.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Our dog began constantly barking down the stairs, and we knew it had to be the couch. It was the only thing that had changed. We even took a ghost detector app and asked some questions. Everything. There's an app for that, right?
Oh, I know there are. I don't really believe them.
Oh,
but
good.
only because I'm too afraid to use them. So I'm like, hey, they're not real. Because it creeped me out a little bit.
Oh, that's funny. Now see, Birdie, I'll get a ghost app. I don't care to do that.
Yeah, there you go.
I also don't care to get a haunted doll. I'm just not going to pay money for it. And if I have to pay money for this ghost app, I'm not doing that either. Sorry. My skepticism also shows how frugal I am. For the most part, it was quiet. But when I asked, "Where are you?" it responded, "Around you."
Ooh.
That's weird. We kept the couch for about a year.
He's like, $2.
We're having fun with it. Let's see where this is going to go. Yeah, it was $2, everybody. Until it was time to redecorate again. During that time, there was a continuous presence of footsteps and knocks.
Wow.
But when we removed the couch, they stopped immediately. We have moved since then, and I keep hoping George pops back up. But I love that. I think, most people would be like, "Oh no, we're haunted." He's like, "Dang it, George went away."
I know. You should have tried at least saging the couch and then.
Yeah, but they didn't want
cleansing it.
George to go away.
But then why did they get rid of the couch?
Because they're redecorating.
Oh, got it.
So I think he was almost hoping that the ghost was like in the house, not the couch.
Gotcha.
I think that's the way, unless they named the couch George. I was thinking they named the spirit George.
No, I think so too.
Okay.
I think so too.
We moved since then, and I keep hoping that George pops back up. But to my disappointment, it seems he was attached to the couch. R.I.P. George. Also, never buy a $2 couch from Restore.
Unless you want George.
Unless you want George. You need to go out there and buy that couch. Find that couch again.
Yeah, listen, my only complaint about that story is he's like, this is a little long-winded. And then he just brushed over. He's like, we saw bloody footprints. And we said,
right.
No. Go back.
Tell us what those bloody tracks looked like.
Yeah, build that. What?
And were they really, like, when you say red,
Yeah.
like, did you ever figure out what the stain was?
Did it clean out? Did you have to use hydrogen peroxide? That does get rid of blood, everybody, in case you need to know that.
That's good to know, dear Abby. You turned into all of a
Dear
sudden.
murderer.
Oh. So I am going to say this about the red tracks. There is a dog in the house. What if the dog got some sort of like, a little like up in their paw, some sort of like little thorn or something, and you can't really see it. It's not actively bleeding, but maybe every time it like goes, jumps down from the couch, could have been something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like hearing footsteps that sound like a human's footsteps are different. As y'all know, you can normally hear Ellie trying to walk around, although she's gotten so lazy in the morning. She just wants to sleep in there with Kevin all morning. So I can't get her out of the room right now.
Wow.
That's why you don't hear a snoring dog right now.
Oh, I feel so bad. I didn't even notice she was gone.
Jerk.
We'll never record in the morning again. You'll miss all your Ellie snores. For the footsteps, what if, I know dogs' footsteps do sound a little bit differently, but unless you are not used to them going up and down the stairs at a certain time of night. So let's say like, what if there was something in the couch that was attracting the dog or repelling the dog? Like, remember that time when we had, Mom and Dad bought us that Pee-wee's Playhouse Cherry doll?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had like our Cherry, it was a Cherry chair. So
yeah,
Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I loved that chair so much
too. They bought it like as a Nintendo, like we could sit there and game on it. And we sat in it, and then like about a year into us having it, it got a mouse inside of it, like that was nesting inside of Cherry.
Yeah, that sucked.
And it was the creepy. I remember sitting on that chair and being like, what was that? Like you would feel something like run across your back, but it wasn't on the outside of your back. It was in the back of it was in the chair.
Yeah.
Super creepy. So anyway, what if there was something like that in this $2 couch? I mean, it was only $2, but something inside that couch that the dog was aware of. And so the dog now, instead of just always being happy to be upstairs, is sneaking downstairs to check on this.
Yeah, but like I've never mistaken a dog's footsteps.
You also don't have stairs. You don't know what dogs' footsteps sound like, don't you?
Four
You
stairs
got
right
four
there.
stairs. I'm talking basement stairs, Aaron.
No, I'm telling you, dogs are lighter, and there are 4 legs.
Yeah.
They don't sound
Well,
like
I also
a
want to
person
hear
walking.
when he says footsteps. I'm just imagining on the stairwell, because how can you be upstairs and hear footsteps down in the basement?
I don't know.
Unless like
Maybe upstairs
you have like a
just
tiled floor or something, or like some sort of floor that you hear like clack, clack, click, clack or something.
And maybe when he's talking upstairs, he's just like main level.
David, we need you to be more long-winded, my friend.
Get more long-winded.
Yeah.
You're actually short-winded.
Yeah, we need you. You don't know us, but we like things long. So we need you to come in here and make sure that you give us a nice, detailed story. So, no, I'm kidding. Your story was great. I'm not dissing your story.
Oh, your story was absolutely great. I just want more detail about all of the weird things. You were like, oh, and this happened, and then the remote flew in the air. What happened then?
Yeah.
When
Like
the
who
remote
saw it?
flies in the air. Who's seeing it? What are you saying?
Who was around?
Are you afraid? Are you like, wow, that was really cool?
Yeah.
Man.
Was there a
leave
chance?
it to heterosexual men. We just need more detail.
Should let your wife write this.
Right.
The way
my gosh.
The way she went out and picked that couch out.
Yeah. If we had, like, it would be so funny to hear his real quick version and then just be like, write the same story. Just tell them about the couch. And it would be 3 pages longer. And I would love it.
Yeah, we would. But we know women. We're very long-winded because we are them.
That's right.
Most of us. Not all of us are. But, you know, we definitely fit into that stereotype, David.
Yeah.
So
we, as in Meghann and I, are very long-winded.
Yes, absolutely.
If you couldn't tell so far.
Right. Oh, goodness. But, I mean, I'm thinking that it could be the dog doing a lot of this. And the dog reacting the way to the couch sent this, like, weird vibe.
I'm fine with all of that except for you cannot, the remote flipping in the air.
Well, that's my thing. Was the dog anywhere around? Because what if the dog, like, what if he was so into the game? I mean, I've seen my husband game and, like, it's blinders on. I am right here. I am not focused on what's near me, what's next to me. What if the dog happened to, like, hit the remote in a weird way that bounced it, like if a remote's like on the edge and it like hits one side and it bounces into his view while he's gaming, all of a sudden to him, it's like, oh my, what in the world?
Okay, fine. I'll give you the remote even.
Okay.
You will not convince me that the dog's footsteps were
I'm not here to convince you, Aaron. I'm just here to convince myself.
Well, you're good at that. That's for sure.
I just think that footsteps can be explained by other people in the house. Real human beings could also be in there.
Good grief. Always. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. We're going to read a story. This is from Peggy. Peggy is from your hustle, so...
Yes, she is. Welcome, Peggy. I've been waiting to read your story, but now Aaron gets to. She called dibs.
That's right. I lived in this house for 2 years. A cute white 2-bedroom with a big sun porch. The washer and dryer were downstairs in a large basement, unfinished. It took a while before anything happened, but I've never lost more sleep than I did in this house.
Ooh.
It was just me and my cat. Many things happened. Okay, remember how we just talked about how women are long-winded?
Mm-hmm.
Peggy's not one of those women.
Oh, dang.
Like, tell me all those many things. We only hear one.
Oh, dang it.
So, Peggy, if you like us, go back and tell
right
us all
back.
the other many things. But I'll tell you about the last one before I sold the house. It was a nice day, sunny. My cat enjoyed sitting on the arm of my recliner as we watched TV. It was just the two of us watching a movie. All of a sudden, a loud bang in the hallway. Now, my hallway is only about 12 feet long. It's a small house. It sounded like a dresser drawer fell over in the hallway. I got up and went to check it out.
I love Peggy. That's my kind of girl. Get in there and see what it is.
You're going to love Peggy even more because listen to what Peggy does.
All right, Peggy.
My cat took off running. There was nothing out of the norm. I remained calm. I started thinking about what was below the hallway. My furnace, sub pump. I called the furnace people to come check it out. Everything was good. I had the neighbor come check out the sub pump. He said it wasn't working, but that wouldn't have caused a loud bang.
Oh, but let's get your sub pump fixed.
Well, sure.
I feel like glad that happened so you could figure that out. I think that's important. I don't know what's going to happen,
Yeah,
but doesn't sound good.
I don't know what a sub pump is, but I feel like
I
if
think
you've
they're
got
really
one,
important. I think that like they cause your sewage to go places it needs to go.
Oh, golly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, so the ghost was like, girl, check this out. I'll make a loud noise. It's not for the sub pump.
You got to get this identified before shit goes down for real.
Oh,
or doesn't go down. Ew.
Oh, yikes. Ew, gross. He put in a new one. Oh, good. Well, I said, it must be the ghost. He turned and looked at me. He said, we have activity at our house. They see shadow people.
Ooh.
The lady on the other side had activity. Behind us was a large cemetery. I've seen orbs in my bedroom, experienced knocking under the bed. Oh, no.
Knocking under the bed. That's weird.
Awful. Knowing there isn't anything in the basement. Something hit the wall next to my bed. Noises at night in the living room and kitchen. I'm good now, but I'll never forget it.
Ew.
Oh my gosh, that's so spooky.
That is so spooky. I always like to give a minute to let that marinate for all of you people out there that are very spooky before I tell my debunk.
Okay.
So let me drink my Baileys.
Listen, while you do that, this is what it would sound like under your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Right under you.
Yeah. So creepy.
No. If my bed is knocking, I better be responsible for it.
For a minute, I thought you were say, I better be responding. And I was like, what? No, I get you. Responsible for all the knocking. I hear you. And I know what you mean by that. Okay.
Did you want me to explain it? You got it.
No, I'm just making sure everybody else realized there was an innuendo in there. In your window.
I want to say that every time.
Every time. If you don't know, Saturday Night Live, that Saturday Night Live skit. It's so wrong, but it's so hilarious. Well, who was it? It's what's her name?
I don't know. Is it Sherry O'Terry the one who does it, or is this
It's the same actress, I think, that does Sherry O'Terry, but she is
Sherry O'Terry is the actress.
Oh no, who's the? Sorry, it is Sherry O'Terry, and she does her, and she also does the pharmacy lady. Oh man, Sherry O'Terry is funny. Okay, so. She said, there's nothing in my basement except for, Miss Peggy, your sump pump that is going downhill quickly. And I know this because I've heard things knocking on, your machines and things like that down in your basement. When they start to go, they make sounds. Weird things happen. Knocking sounds can happen, just different weird sounds when they're starting to go out. So to me, that knocking probably came from your sump pump. It was letting you know. I mean, it's not like it'd be cute if he's like, oh my gosh, we're about to die. We got to let her know. Knock, knock, knock. That'd be really nice if machines did that. They don't. If you believe in fairies, you probably believe in that. But they don't. It's more science.
Hey.
But they do make noises when they're about to go out. So I think that's where the knocking came from. And I think that the orbs, I always think when you say you see an orb, do you see an orb in live time? Are you seeing an orb in a picture?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. So I need you to be a little more long-winded, Peggy. I need you to be.
We need
you
everybody.
and David. Yeah,
everybody who's listening.
Give
more
us
long-winded.
good details. We want to know. Which we, if you've listened to this podcast, those who have and then write in, they know what I'm going to say. So they always try to give us as much information as possible.
I just like that she was like, well. Logically, it's probably something in my basement, and then called other people.
Yeah, I love that.
And then the neighbor's like, no, girl, it probably is a ghost because...
There's a cemetery out back.
And we see shadow people. How are you going to explain those
away?
Well,
because I think that, a cemetery, I think that we are just so conditioned to believe in an afterlife that when a cemetery is there, our minds slip into, oh my gosh, we're so close to that cemetery. What if we're haunted? And the minute that little seed is planted in our heads, we are looking for anything to validate that belief.
Whatever. Or maybe they are just seeing shadow people.
Maybe.
And things are knocking over.
Maybe
what was the loud bang?
Maybe they're seeing a shadow of a car pass by. Maybe they're seeing a shadow of somebody in their house that's not supposed to be there. Maybe they're seeing a shadow of a pet. And those things, to them, equate a shadow person.
I don't know their story. They did not
write in.
What was long?
I think it was the sump pump downstairs.
No, the guy even said this will not cause that.
Yeah, I don't know if he's heard a sump pump go out.
Oh my gosh, you're so obnoxious.
No, I think it could have been. So we have a very old house. It was I almost said born. It was created. It was built. There's the word. It was built in created. The creator of our house. Boy, this Bailey's is fun. Okay. The builder, it was built in 1950s.
Okay.
And we know that because we found pictures and news articles in the wall.
I know, that's so cool.
I love that. I thought that was so smart and so awesome. So guess what I did? when we redid our entire kitchen. So I put stuff in from when we rebuilt it, and I also included those articles from that because I'm like, someday somebody's going to do something to this house. That'll be so fun to find that in the wall.
Yeah.
Hide things in your wall. That's awesome.
Man, it's so weird that I don't like music. As soon as you said someday, I want to go, somebody's going to turn around and make you cry. Like, I don't know why I don't like music.
Such a good song, though. That one's a good song.
But I'm so Inception with
Till then, baby.
I'm gonna hold you down and make you cry. Why are they going to hold you down and make you cry? That's so mean.
Till then, baby. Yeah, why do they want to make Hold on. I've always seen that song. I've never questioned that part. But
that part's so weird.
Why would, okay, so I think it's a friend singing to a friend,
Are you
right?
going to let them hold you down and make you cry?
Somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby. They're going to hold you down and make you cry?
Are you going to let them hold you down and make you cry?
Oh, I think they mean like metaphorically.
Emotionally hold you
down. For a minute,
down?
though, I thought you were saying like the singer, the writer of the song was saying, until then, I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold you down till you realize the truth of your relationship. Like, that's a little drastic. Okay, no, I'm on board. I get it now. Metaphorically, they're going to hold you down. They're going to hold you back in life.
Yeah, okay.
Boy, again, where are we talking about? I felt like we were talking about a haunted couch about 2 minutes ago. How did we get here?
We're on a whole new sub pump haunting.
Sub pump haunting. Yeah, that's right. So I think that it is more in my mind, Peggy. I'm not discrediting your beliefs or Aaron's or anybody else's. In my mind, I would have been like, oh, that's weird. I would have done the exact same steps you did. But the minute that guy said, oh, probably wouldn't have caused that sound, I would have been like, you're wrong. Because I definitely heard the sound. I'm still thinking about that. Someday somebody's going to hold you down. I definitely heard the sound. And in my mind, that's the only thing that would make sense.
All right, well.
So, okay, what I was going to say, though, is my house has a very old heater downstairs. I think it's a heater. It's
a water heater.
I guess it's a water heater, but I don't think it's just a water heater. Like, it's got this big vent or like this big metal box on the top of it. And it blows air, things happen in it. Okay. Anyway.
This is why we know what she's talking about her sub pump.
Yeah. This is how you know I know everything I'm talking about with machines. Yeah, James would die laughing at this part. But anyway, sometimes it gets like stuck, like a side of it gets sucked in, and then it'll pop out and it'll make a sound. But it does it all the time, so it's not anything that we just know that that's what it's doing. We don't even question why. Maybe we should. I don't know. But it is just what it does. But what if there was something down there that for the first time ever to her, she heard that. And then that's what triggered like, oh my gosh, I'm just saying things make noises in your house. And sometimes for the first time for a reason. It's about to go out. Something's happening. So there's that. That's my debunk.
All right, fine. Whatever, Peggy. I think you're haunted. Sorry, girl.
She said whatever, Peggy. No, she meant whatever, Meghann. Anyway, Peggy, she thinks you're haunted.
I think you're haunted. Sorry. I've had 2 cups of Bailey's now. I mean, with coffee.
Yeah. We're not just drinking straight Bailey's.
Remember how at the beginning I said I don't have a problem? I don't have a problem.
We just have a lot of fun. There's a difference. At least that's how we justify it.
That's right.
Okay. We're on vacation, you all. Quit judging. This is my first day of summer.
I know. Lame. I've been on it for a week.
Yeah. Well, then you might have a problem. I have a reason to celebrate.
Oh, I'm celebrating with you.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm back to you being fine. You're just fine, girl. Don't worry about it.
I just am very conscious of the fact that my mother-in-law definitely listens sometimes. I'm like, girl, don't worry. I promise I'm okay.
Promise we're good. Okay. All right. Denial is the first. Couldn't help it. All right. Well, are you ready? Because you know I am. I always am.
Always. You're
There's
always
one
ready.
thing you can always say about me. I come prepared for fan favorite.
I'm glad you finished that with prepared.
99.9 times your brain is in the gutter. My goodness. Melinda, who did your son marry? Okay, here we go. Okay, Rue, you got to cut this part because I got to tell Aaron. Her last name is Titsworth.
Titsworth. That's the best last name I've ever heard.
I know. I almost feel like it's made up. Titsworth.
Did you ask her?
Rachel Titsworth.
Is that your real last name?
No, because what if it's for real? And then it's like,
oh, I bet she loves that.
That's offensive.
You could, listen, if I had a real embarrassing last name, what is it? Seaman? That's a real last name. People have that last name sometimes. Mm-hmm. Then if I was on Facebook, I'd put Aaron Taylor
And then that's it.
And that's it.
You don't think she thinks she would put like, you think she made it up Titsworth? Rachel Titsworth.
Oh, Howard.
I hope it's fake.
Are they good?
Clear. Well, I can't see. She's got a sloth in the picture. I'm trying to see if there were.
Okay, you're gonna have to message her and be like, "We definitely talked about your last name for a while. Can we put this in bloopers?" Okay. At least in the Patreon bloopers.
Making my face so red.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We got a Titsworth of Rachel over here. How much for this? About a Titsworth.
Oh my gosh! I feel like that's gonna be a new inside joke. How much does it cost? About Titsworth. It's so wrong. What if it's really just her last name, Aaron?
That's my favorite thing I've ever heard. Ever.
Oh my god, my abs are gonna hurt.
We can stop the podcast now because that's all I've been waiting
That's
for.
That's all we needed for the rest of our life to hear the last name Titsworth.
Oh man, how are we gonna split this bill? I don't know.
How far is the walk to the beach? About a Titsworth.
Titsworth walk.
How much more coffee do you want? About a Titsworth. It just gets funnier if you're like a server coming to your table. And just asking you, you're just so straight faced about a Titsworth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
I am clenching everything from the waist down so I don't pee this chair. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing I've ever
I
heard.
think I peed a little on this chair. How much?
I
About a Titsworth.
guarantee your couch is wet.
Oh my gosh.
About a Titsworth. Yeah, how much? About a Titsworth?
About a Titsworth of pee. Just
tit.
I know. Depends on the tit.
Not all tits are created equally.
Gosh.
So you'd be like, about a Rachel Titsworth. But I can't tell because you got a sloth in the
Where's the
She's
sloth?
holding a sloth.
Oh, okay.
So it's covering your Titsworth. I don't know how. Oh, man,
my
that is.
gosh.
Oh, cheeks are hurting.
If you don't ask her, I'll never forgive you.
I gotta ask her. That's like money. That's money right there. Oh my gosh, that is.
Oh my
About a
gosh.
tit's worth of laughing.
Oh
Just
my
happened.
gosh. Like
If you had Dolly's.
I'm
tits.
actually willing to lose Rachel as a listener. She won't let us talk about it.
Oh my gosh, that was so harsh.
I don't want to. I'm just saying.
Oh,
If it's
my
her or the laughing.
gosh. Well, let's see, because she does say she loves us. Let's see what
Oh
she
my
has to say.
gosh.
Should
Okay.
I just message her right now?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to say, I hope I'm not offending you. Oh.
Can't even drink my coffee. Okay. I took the tiniest tits worth of coffee so that I wouldn't spit it out. Oh.
Oh.
I am so hot right now.
I know. And what do I say? I said, oh my gosh, Rachel, I really hope this will not offend you, but we are recording and
your name got us tickled.
okay.
Your last
tickled
name
is
got
good.
us tickled.
And I want to be like,
On a scale
I don't even know what
on
I
a
want to
scale
say.
of your
scale
tit
of
or
1 to
Meghann.
10.
How offended would you be?
On a scale of tit to tit.
Oh.
On
Oh
a
my
scale of
gosh.
little titty to big titty.
How much is
How-
this worth?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I got us tickled. Can we use your last name? Can we say your
And are you okay if we make some tit
last
jokes?
name? And
Oh my gosh.
how sensitive?
There you go. That's good. And if she's like super sensitive, be like, will you ever be a Patreon? Listen, Rue, Even if the answer is we're not allowed to use this, you got to send us the clip of this because just so we have it forever. Oh my gosh.
Can we say your last name? And how sensitive are you to us laughing with you?
Sure.
With you, hopefully.
Oh my gosh. I think I have a fever at this point.
Oh, okay. I just sent it. I threw it out there.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. My boss says I'm really good at hard conversations. This was one. I said, oh my gosh, Rachel, I really hope this will not offend you, but we are recording and your last name really got us tickled. Can we say your last name? And how sensitive are you to us laughing with you? And then parentheses, hopefully, about it. Oh my. Okay. Oh gosh, I still have a job to do.
If she doesn't respond, I'm taking that as a emphatic. Of course, do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Rachel Titsworth. Do you really think that's her name?
I hohope she procreates so hard and just spreads that last name.
She's got some babies. Oh, they're cute too. Oh, they're so cute.
They're so cute. They're about Titsworth cute.
Look at Rachel.
She's adorable.
She's adorable.
So is the sloth.
I know. And she loves RBG. Look at her. Pride.
She loves us. She's fine. If she's into
Maybe
Pride.
she's like, look, I think like she's funny. She's
love it.
She's into Pride. Seems really cool.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, Rachel Titsworth.
I am so sweaty.
That's a made up name.
Rachel Titsworth. That is so good. Oh, Titsworth, there she is.
I wasn't making it up.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at her little dimple.
I know. She's adorable.
Even the sloth looks happy to be held by her. Oh, she's adorable.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Okay. Well, so this week's fan favorite is the lovely Rachel, and she is super excited to be a fan favorite. She says, I'm so excited.
Good.
See, I told you. I love
You can really read our fans.
I know, right? I know. I love listening to y'all every week. You crack me up so much. You just wait, Rachel. I hope. I think rather than plugging my own stuff, I'd rather recommend folks supporting their local animal shelter or humane society, or consider becoming a foster for animals in need. Here in Austin, we used to have a 100% no-kill policy, but unfortunately, since the pandemic, things have gotten overcrowded, and they have had to start euthanizing animals again. It's such a bummer. It is such a bummer.
That is such a bummer.
It's just one of those, like, once you learn that,
I know.
like, that's what you do? You just kill them? It's like you can't unlearn it. It's like, that's not the world we live in.
Just a little sweet,
Let
healthy
them go.
dog.
Take them out to the, like, who cares? Put them out in the woods. They'll be fine.
Spay and neuter. And then
Spay
send them
and
out.
neuter and send them out. They'll be great.
Spay and neuter.
Spay and neuter 'em.
Spay and neuter those dogs and get them out of here.
Really don't know what accents I have tonight. Anyway, I'm so excited to be picked for fan favorite. I wish I had a spooky story to write in. Don't worry, you gave us plenty of material, Rachel. I hope.
We hope. Please.
I wish I had a spooky story to write in, but despite being willing to be a believer, I have never had a spooky encounter. Okay, so she's like, I want to be a believer, but nothing's ever happened.
Yeah, she's Sully. No, the other one, Mulder. I want to believe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But maybe one day. She's never had an encounter herself.
Fingers crossed, Rachel.
Yes. Keep up the great work with the podcast. I look forward to it every week. Take care, y'all. Rachel from Texas. Oh, Rachel, we sure do love you. You just look awesome and fun, and we're so glad you're here to be a part of this little podcast with us.
Yeah, she's got the cutest little dimple I've ever seen.
I mean, and that sloth picture, like, who doesn't love a sloth?
I know, and the sloth looked happy. Adorable.
I'm telling you what. Yep, Rachel's awesome. So thank you, Rachel. We're so glad you're a fan favorite this week.
Yes, thank you. And I think when, like, my kids are out, maybe when I'm retired, because teachers get to retire kind of young.
Yeah.
I think
some dogs.
I think I'm going to do, like, the fostering.
Oh, yeah. I would totally do that if I didn't have kids.
Yeah. Like, I don't want my kids getting super attached, and I'm not home enough to do it now.
Right.
And I'm not active enough. Like, maybe when my kids are grown, I'll be like, well, suddenly, I have so much energy.
Yeah. Well, that is true. You probably will.
Yeah. But I feel like
the life out of us.
I feel like that would be something I'd be really good at. Just having them and loving them while they're here and getting them ready for the next spot.
Yeah, you're a little dead inside. I think that I would, but like not all the way.
No.
So like you would never get too attached.
Yeah.
Whereas I think that, it depends on the dog. Really.
That's true.
Not all dogs have the same personalities.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Luna and Arlo. Arlo is my boy. Like he and I have really bonded. Not in the beginning. In the beginning, I was like, I like had mom dog postpartum or something. I was like, I'm supposed to get attached to you. I really do not feel this. But I make light of that only because I've been through postpartum. But anyway, I just didn't. And then he started hugging. And now he's my boy. Like he has it in his eyes. He loves me. I'm his person. He can't get enough of me. I'm like, we're bonded. Luna, I'm like, that's your dog. I've never not bonded with a dog. She is so cold to me. And I've never had a dog not like me. She does not like me. She loves James. Yeah. And she's like so passive aggressive. Oh, yeah. She gets she'll start at the foot of the bed and then inch her way up, not on James's side. He would let her because he loves her. But no, she does it to me like she's trying to wedge me out.
Steal your man.
She's trying to steal my man. She's trying to wedge me out. I'm like, look, bitch, I see you. And guess what? You're in your crate. Go. So, yeah, she doesn't like me either, but for good reason. A little jealous of her. She's a little jealous of me. It's okay. We have a dynamic.
Yeah.
I still feed her and give her a home, but good grief.
Yeah. I know. I feel like I could do it. And then if one came along where I was like, oh, this
is my dog,
then I would keep it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm on board. Let's do it.
In 20 years.
Yeah, let's do it in 20 years.
But if you can do it now, you should.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Well, listen.
Boy, it's been a fun morning.
It's like touch or go, whether or not this is going to be the funniest episode you've ever heard in your life.
I'm really hoping we're allowed to use some material that we got, but we'll let you know.
We had to ask permission. So if you're not hearing the funniest episode, sorry.
Yeah, you missed out.
Can't tell you who to blame because then you'd feel bad. No, I'm kidding. If you don't want us to say it, we won't include it.
Well, you better.
You better. Maybe we could just send her the whole clip of it. And then,
oh my gosh. Come on.
Proof. Oh my gosh. Anyways, if you would like to check out our website, you can go to myskepticalsister.com where you can find out how to become a Patreon. $3 a month gets you bonus content weekly on Wednesdays. It also gets you our sticker and magnet, and it gets you 15% off merch. Our $5 tier gets you all of that with the addition of a once a month movie night.
Mm-hmm.
You can find our merch that I just spoke about on our website. Just go to, I think it's called merch on there. It might be called shop. I don't know, but I
just looked. It's merchandise.
Merchandise. Go to our merchandise. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers and magnets. Mm-hmm. So I've also, just to throw it out there, got a quote for new stickers and magnets with the little ghost design. So
cute.
Yeah. So we'll see how much that ends up being. Mm-hmm. And maybe we'll add those soon. And let's see. You can rate, review, subscribe. That really helps us out. You can also write in directly on our website, or you can write in at myskepticalsister@gmail.com. You can follow our socials, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And yeah, you can buy me a coffee at Buy Me a Coffee and search for us. Mm-hmm. Millie, who spoils us rotten.
Oh, Millie, you are the best. Thank you, Millie.
I just love her.
I mean, Rachel is too because it's her night. But Millie,
you're all amazing. You're all amazing.
Yes, you're all amazing.
But Millie likes to financially spoil us. Mm-hmm. And cheers
we thank
to Millie.
Cheers. Yes, thank you, Millie.
We're drinking the coffee she bought us.
Yes. No, we're not. We use that money to pay rent.
That's right. I know. I was kidding.
Be transparent. People are like, wait, they just said they don't buy coffee with it.
And am I forgetting anything? I don't think I am. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Surf's up.
La 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 la.
End of the night. Now we're leaving dinner.
End of the what?
End of the night. What did I say? Dite?
End of the date. End of the date.
End of the date.
I'm suddenly Irish.
Well, listen.
Oh, you are the Irish Rover.
After not seeing anything, I went home to get... Oh, I already read that. That'd be weird if you went home to get a second one. Okay, anyway.
My voice made a weird noise, and I don't know if it got picked up by the mic. Like my throat was like...
So for all of you people out there that listen and go... You should check. I think your podcast haunted. Yeah, no, it's just Erin's morning things she's got going on.
Why did I feel like you were going to say morning wood so bad? I thought you were going to say that, and that's not.
I was going to say morning breath, but I was like, you can't hear breath because you're dirty, Erin. You've got your mind in the gutter 99.9% of the time.
I have morning wood, I promise you.
And if you did, we couldn't hear it. I hope.
You don't know about me.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know how your wood works.
Okay, well, I need a little more coffee and
Baileys.
A little more Baileys.
Must be true.
I'm like sweating. I might need to take this off, but I'm not wearing a bra, so hello.
Anyway, what were we talking about?